This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Orlando. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Knicks, 2 games back.
And when I look at Orlando, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Franz Wagner is out there with Carter. And it's 𝗵𝘳 in at the 5. And for New York, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the small forward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shams, the Magic last year with their highest win total in over a decade. They were fun to watch. Had some money to spend over the summer as well.
The Magic knew they were in a good spot heading into free agency with all that cap space, and they wanted to build around the young core that landed them the 5th seed, and players actually now want to come play with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner under Jamal Mosley, and they tried to find players that complement what they already had in place.
Players like Mosley, I mean, that future seems very bright to me.
Players want to come play in Orlando. I've had multiple players, star players, say that's a team that's building the right way.
He hits the second from the line.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the first one drops.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell-Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. Suggs with the steal. Caldwell-Pope against Bridges. Here's 𝗵𝘳. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. It's rebounded by New York. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seed.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson kicks to Hart. Anunoby against Wagner. Anunoby passes to Hart. Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now a look at the stats for Jalen Brunson.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Wagner score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Wagner outside. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Magic in third.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Suggs against Brunson. Towns a screen on Suggs. Bridges outside. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Hart. 4 on the shot clock. The rebound by 𝗵𝘆. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good that time. New York has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brunson, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Suggs passes to Carter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
With really clean, simple mechanics, Carter Jr. shoots with a lot of confidence. Not much else the D could do there.
Anunoby has the open look. New York, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell-Pope. They set the pick. And Wagner drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Making good use of that long frame. Wagner draws contact on that drive and the foul.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, just over 3 steals and 4 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell-Pope fighting to score through contact and making it happen.
For Orlando, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so here is New York. They trail by 1. Brunson, the bounce pass. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, yeah, they're all fun to watch. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to De Silva. Carter on the wing. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell-Pope's got 8 points.
I think Caldwell-Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Now, here's Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suggs passes to Caldwell-Pope. Shoots over Bridges. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Anunoby outside. Out to Bridges. Now, here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Towns. And the Knicks good for two. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby with it. That's short off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Howard comes in for Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Black. And it's off from three-point range. Up top, McBride. His last outing, 16 points for him. Towns for 3. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 12.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his shooting form at the line has been outstanding. Economical release, fully extends on the follow-through. He can close games for you. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Sims with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Payne. Still yet to score. Pass to McBride.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
Here's De Silva. Over to the left wing. Howard kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's the three. Howard, that's good. And the Magic lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Back to Payne. Pass to Towns. Now Hart. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Hart with the screen for Payne. Here's the floater. And it's blocked. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner passes to Howard. Pass to De Silva. Taken away. Outside, Towns. To the paint. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Howard. Here's Wagner. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Gonna have to bring more than that to slow Wagner.
Knicks trail by 3. Payne with the bounce pass. To the inside. Pass to McBride. Left side, Towns. 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Knicks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Nineteen seconds left to play in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell-Pope felt it coming and just pushed through it.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Payne. Still without a basket. With the teardrop and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope making highlights for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Wagner. Howard is out there with Black, and it's 𝗵𝘁𝘄 in at center. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. McBride finds Anunoby. Howard with the steal. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's stolen. Here's the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wagner.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Pass to Sims. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
De Silva, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Sims kicks to Anunoby. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to 𝗵𝘺𝘃. Magic moving the ball around. Down low, here's Black. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Magic lead by 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. Inside. Here's Howard. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Knicks trail by 7. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Howard. Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Magic leading by 5. Pass to De Silva. Now Suggs. Here's Black, defended by McBride. Isaac a screen on Brunson. Here's Suggs. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Magic lead by 7.
Well, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Isaac with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. A jump hook. Sims with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Magic in 3rd.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying to make up ground.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
De Silva, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Runs in the pass to Sims. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. So he comes up empty at the line. Magic leading by 8. It's Black in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Wagner. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Wagner kicks to Carter. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Anunoby, and there's the drive. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Isaac right side. Pass to Suggs. Carter outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And here's Wagner, defended by Bridges. Clock at 4. Isaac a screen on Bridges. Gets a hand on it, and Isaac stays with it. And the Magic lead by 9.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Carter dishes to Suggs. Back to Carter. It's Wagner atop the key. Here's Isaac. And it's blocked. And here is Anunoby. He's got 12. Brunson the pass to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Black. Wagner with it. Defended by Bridges. Puts it up from 12. Isaac misses. Knicks trail by 6. Over in the corner, McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Carter outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Carter's got 5 points so far.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Wagner. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Suggs. Payne passes to McBride. The kick out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. Orlando leading by 6. Carter outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Here's Hart. That shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. To the wing right side. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cole Anthony.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Pass to McBride. Back to Payne. Anunoby left side. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Suggs. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead. Pass to Hart. Oh, Anunoby in position. And stolen by Wagner. Carter outside. Over McBride. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby kicks to Payne. And they get it. And the layup by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 14.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around. Carter
finds Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
First trip to the line for him here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
𝙭𝙆 checked in for Orlando. Howard comes in for Black. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Knicks trail by 10. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. There's the pick. Here's McBride. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Wagner outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hart the pass to Payne. To the left wing. On the wing, Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Orlando leading by 5. Suggs kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Howard. Suggs looking around. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Goes up at the stripe. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. 12 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell-Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots. And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
From the low block. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. The 3-pointer is right on target. 𝗿𝘆𝗺's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is a shot he loves. KCP, very accurate from the corner.
Payne looking around. There's the lob to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau, Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Orlando Magic.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second-chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Orlando leading by 5. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The defense was there, but the concentration and focus from Wagner also there. Really good poise.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Suggs passes to Carter. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Bitadze. Nice form on the 20-footer. Bitadze's got 7 points in the game.
Nice job that time by Caldwell Pope, getting it to the right man. Superb at sharing the rock with his teammate.
Anunoby against Carter. Pass to Bridges. Brunson with it. New York moving the ball around. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Suggs. He's got 10. Wagner outside. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's good for 2. Towns has got 20 points.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Carter looking around. Pass to 𝗵𝘳𝙧. Carter with it. Here's 𝗵𝘳𝙧. Shoots over Towns. 𝗵𝘳𝙧 with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And checking out some stats for Brunson. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Brunson outside. On the wing, Bridges. 4 on the clock. Towns with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Brunson. 22 points for OG Anunoby. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Here are the Magic now. 6-point lead. Carter right side. Stolen by Anunoby. At the elbow. Brunson. Up again, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 22 points.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Carter kicks to Wagner. 𝗵𝘳𝙧 the pass to Wagner. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Wagner outside. Beats over Anunoby. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Crafty moves and finished off by Wagner.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Buries it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's Carter missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Bridges for 3, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
That free throw, no good. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And the second free throw, good.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Bridges passes to Towns. Pass to Hart from downtown. The rebound by 𝗵𝘆𝗪. 𝗵𝘆𝗪's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges against Caldwell-Pope. Carter outside. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Magic leading by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Knicks making a change here. Payne's checked in. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Wagner against Bridges. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. Brunson covering. Just 5 to shoot. It's Black in the corner. Wagner outside. Good on the triple. Wagner's got 19 points.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 24 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Bridges against Wagner. Here's De Silva. Caldwell-Pope for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Payne kicks to Hart. Bridges against Wagner. A floater. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Here's Black. Brunson covering. Here's De Silva. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brunson. Yes! And the foul. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
That one falls for Brunson. Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. For the tie, De Silva with the rebound.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Black, defended by Towns. Magic moving the ball around. Now Howell. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Payne. Hart with the screen for Payne. Towns down low. He's defended by Wagner. Towns, no luck. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Hart the pass to Payne, out to the right wing. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
First one falls forth. OG Anunoby's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Suggs is checked in. And Towns drops them both. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And he hits it to tie the game up. Anunoby's got 28.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And the 3 off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And it's in there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
.153 left to play in the third. Pass to De Silva. And here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
Payne passes to Hart. Payne with a screen for Hart. Back to Payne. Towns against Wagner. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hart. Anunoby left side. McBride with the ball. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. He's defended by Wagner. Bucket is good. Towns has got 32 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Towns. Pass to Payne. Caldwell-Pope against Hart. Here's Anunoby. Isaac with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Suggs. Caldwell-Pope with it. Hart covering. And he makes that one.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell-Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Here's Payne. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs. It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. Here's Suggs. He's got 10. Unloads from 13. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Suggs has got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope making highlights for the Orlando Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so, in the game for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 4. Isaac finds Wagner. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Anunoby's got 11 points here in just the second half. Caldwell-Pope outside. Isaac with a screen for Caldwell-Pope. And the turnover again by Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Now the Knicks with it. Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson a screen on Wagner. Hart wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Anunoby in the corner.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Hart. Brunson right side. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Finishes the break with a slam.
And Caldwell-Pope's energy infectious. Defense leading to offense. Love what I see and get from KCP.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Hart and stolen by Wagner. A pull-up, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
That's just a case of really good anticipation from Wagner. Allowed him to swipe the ball and get the play started.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Brunson on the follow. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And how about the hustle there from Brunson? Excellent work, just using energy.
Down low. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Free throw good. Hart. And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Suggs against Brunson. And it's Suggs missing. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Hart. Nice defense from Wagner.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Pass to Suggs. Up and in on the layup.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
And here is Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Now Hart up top, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Hart finds Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. What a shot by Brunson.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the rejection by Towns. Anunoby, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They set the screen. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Count the basket and the foul. That one is on Towns.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby outside to the middle. Here's Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Suggs against Brunson. Wagner kicks to Caldwell-Pope. 5 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Caldwell-Pope outside. It is Bitadze, defended by Towns. Pass to Wagner. Carter for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here is Carter. Down low. Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner is really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Pass to Anunoby. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 16 here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. Caldwell-Pope outside. Wagner outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Caldwell-Pope good for 3. 𝗿𝘆𝗺's got 31 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Bridges misses.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
To the right side. No one near Suggs as he lets it go.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Carter outside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Right side Towns. Hart kicks to Brunson. Carter against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his three. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Wagner. Here's 𝗿𝗺. And Carter has it in the corner. 𝗿𝗺 feeling it out a bit. Teardrop shot. And no good that time. The Knicks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Towns. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's 𝗿𝗺. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his third assist on the night.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Pick by Bridges. Out to Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson outside. Hart finds Towns. Bridges for three. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. And Jamahl Mosley has called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamahl Mosley said to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Bridges against 𝗿𝗺. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. 𝗃𝗏𝗃, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
With some arc, it'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Wagner.
Wagner, one of those guys that loves to deliver when it matters most.
Can he keep it going? That's good on the jump shot. Brunson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
And Wagner drives in. Carter kicks to 𝗘𝑦&𝗹. Suggs against Brunson. Carter the pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns is Bridges outside. Right wing. Here's Brunson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
You look at Wagner, I tell you what, when you've got that size and mobility that he has, you can do just about anything you want out there.
Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Bridges misses. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Carter finds Wagner. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. And a switcher also for Orlando. Suggs is checked in. Brunson draws the double. To the inside. Toppin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Hart, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Out to Carter. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. Brunson with it. Knocked loose. So it's New York picking up the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult on them.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.